like a
What's disgusting? What's the quality? What's outrageous?
BS wages!
What's the cheese?
ULP!
Via, you can hide, we can see your greedy side.
Via, you can hide, we can see your greedy side!
What do we want?
Contract!
And when do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Contract!
And when do we want it?
Now!
And if we don't get it,
Shut it down!
if we don't get it,
Shut it down!
if we don't get it,
Shut it down!
we don't get it.
Shut it down!
If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
everywhere we go, the people want to know who we are. So we tell them we are the workers, the mighty, mighty workers, fighting for justice, fighting for respect. Everywhere we go, we want to know who we are. So we tell them we are the servers, the mighty, mighty servers, fighting for justice, fighting for respect. What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? And when do we want it? When do we want it? When do we want it? When? Sounds like we said now.
Alright, y'all, you're doing amazing. We're going to start doing speeches, but we have to keep y'all stay in the picket that you're in. We're just going to not stand. We'll just listen to the speaker up here, and we'll pause the drums for now so everyone can hear them. Just to kind of start it off, y'all are fucking awesome. Being out here, it's not easy to put your face out there and stand strong with the union, but you're out here, and let's just cheer for the workers right now. Just to give some background, VIA 3 and 3 workers have been in this fight for 3 years now. We filed for a union election in August of 2022, and we had our election in October of 2022, and VIA continuously over those years union bust us and spends hundreds of thousands of dollars on union busters in order to dispel the union. Shame! They paid a union buster $325 an hour instead of giving workers the raises they deserve. And that's why we're on an unfair labor practice strike today, because VIA continues to retaliate against pro-union employees by cutting hours, cutting jobs, mass hiring in order to push people out, and overall trying to push out pro-union employees so that they can put profit over the people. Are we going to let them do that? No! Right now we're going to hear from Maya. We're going to hear from a VIA 3 and 3 worker, Maya. I'll wait for her to come up. Where are you, Maya? All right, let's give a hand for Maya.
Hey! My name's Maya. Thank you so much for coming out today to support the cause. I worked at VIA 313 for 3.5 years, and I've been fighting with Restaurant Workers United since the beginning. At VIA, we have faced an intense, exhausting, and very extreme union busting campaign since we filed to unionize with RWU. Workers have been unlawfully fired, faced retaliation and intimidation for over 2 years now. The company has paid union busters $325 an hour and wasted countless resources on union busting. We are working in an unsafe environment, extreme heat in the kitchen, dangerous CO2 levels, and sometimes even puddles of water. They're scared of the workers because they know we run this store. They're scared of our collective power, and they should be. RWU will continue the fight for dignity, respect, livable wages, and our rights as human beings and as workers. We are on strike right now, and we will stay on strike right now until 11 p.m.
Thank you, Maya. All right, let's hear it for Jonah. Hello, Jonah.
Alright, how we feeling? Alright, I have worked at VIA 313 for over a year and a half now, and only once in that time we have held an all-staff meeting, and not once have we been able to voice our complaints and concerns with the safety of the kitchen, with the labor practices going on. Yay! We have worked through horrible working conditions. They don't have properly working vent hoods. We work in kitchens that get up to 95, up to 100 degrees next to the ovens. And they are paying these union busters $325 an hour. Only to not listen to anything we have to say. We voted yes on our union, and we voted yes on our union, and they pulled charges against our union to push back the date that we can act. We ask that they come to the bargaining table, and they ignore us. That's why we're striking today.
Bargain!
All right, let's give a hand for Jonah. All right, we're going to hear from another VIA 313 worker, Thomas. Give it up for Thomas. What's disgusting? What's disgusting?
Hey y'all. Alright, so I've worked at VIA 313 for about a year and a half now, and in that time I've seen 3 management teams come in and out. They do not know what they're doing most of the time. The workers are treated terribly, and we've been trying to fix it, but they refuse to listen or bargain with us. They ignore serious HR complaints, and they have multiple times, and just show a general lack of care for their entire workforce. Most of the people that work there are living paycheck to paycheck, and so it's a really difficult situation to be in, and trying to unionize is like, it will help us. And they're refusing to even give us that, tiny bit of what we deserve, because we make them hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. And so, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Y'all are doing a great job.
Thank you, Thomas. All right, John, where you at, John? What's disgusting? What's disgusting? We make the dough, we have the power. What kind of power? What kind of power? What kind of power?
Hi everybody, my name is John. I previously worked at VIA 313 back in 2022 and was a founding member of Restaurant Workers United. Now, Restaurant Workers United was founded back in 2022 here at VIA 313 to organize for fair working conditions, health and safety, and dignity and respect on the job. The food service industry is notoriously difficult to unionize. We have high turnover, low wages, bad working conditions, which make the first thing that people do when they're struggling or when they're not getting what they want, is that they go and they look for another job. But that does not change anything. What we learned here, organizing with our coworkers, is that when workers come together, we have power. My first collective action that I have ever taken was here at VIA 313 at the Oak Hill location. I was hired in 2022 at $15 an hour.
Shame!
Months later, I found out new workers were being hired at $16 an hour. After me and my coworkers started talking about our wages, we found out that there are people that were making less than us that have been working there longer. Specifically, the Spanish-speaking workers who did prep in the back of house. When we found this out, workers were pissed. And instead of kicking the can, leaving, quitting, we wrote a petition for fair pay, and we signed up the majority of the back of house, delegated the boss, and won a $1 to $2 raise for every worker in the kitchen. I want to say thank you to all of our community members, the politicians that showed up, Mike, Joe. I wanted to give a shout out to the Alphabet Workers Union, to AFSCME Local 1624, to TSCU, and all the other unions here. I know we got a couple nurses from National Nurses United. Solidarity across the working class, across industries, is what builds our movement and what gives us power. This is a David and Goliath story. We have service workers. We're broke. We don't have money. This is a private equity, y'all. This is no mom and pop restaurant. They don't care. But we're going to make them care. We're going to stay out here till 11 p.m. We're going to continue fighting. Community is going to continue showing up. I'm so damn proud of all of you guys. I've been wanting to strike this company for 3 fucking years. What's disgusting? What's appalling? What's outrageous? What's the tea? What's the tea? What's the tea? What's the tea? Damn right.
Thank you to everyone for speaking. Can we get a quick raise of hand? Raise your hand if you're in a union. Raise your hand if you're a restaurant worker. Raise your hand if you're just here support from the community. Y'all, VIA likes to have their brand image that they're 2 brothers from a working class area from Detroit that made it on their own. But guess what? They sold out. They sold out to a private equity firm, and now every day they exploit the working class. Do not let them fool you. What we can do is we can continue to stand with workers, can unionize your workplace. If you see workers striking, if you see them protesting, support workers. Because guess what? Austin is a union town. If y'all need any water or food, it's going to be in this wagon over here. And let's get back to picketing. We'll be here till 11 p.m., y'all.